Okay, so there is a bit of bias in when I talk about certain groups, but it, like, okay, but I just have to ask, what's wrong with Ted Cruz? He is trained as a lawyer, went to top schools, and I guess when I went to law school, they didn't teach how to talk like Rudy Giuliani does in a fact-free way that makes absolutely no sense. Of course, there's the drama of having the hair dye dripping down your head. But short of having hair dye dripping down your head, what's wrong with Ted Cruz? It is, anyway, and then no one likes him, but why is he acting the way that he does? So let's take a look. Okay, Ted Cruz, what's going on with you? For ancestors and those, I hate to just say forefathers, those who started our country and started the Congress and served in our Congress. What do you think of this Ted Cruz dude? I'm going to pause for a minute and all right, so this is going to be my last one for morning. Actually, it's time for lunch. So, perspective, getting the right perspective in these readings is always a bit of a challenge. So the Firestone is in fire, which is really good. This is according to the will of the ancestors. And the Mineral Stone is in Mineral, which everything is copacetic. So it's really good. And the heart is right in the center of Earth. So is that good for Ted? Or is this good from our perspective of basically what's wrong with him? And this is funny. Here's the Mountain Stone, and he has power that he's used as a senator. And here's the cube that has like an adult scratching the head and looking down at a child. This looks to me like because my question was the ancestors, what do you think? And those that were related, like, we scratch our head, we don't understand his blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's basically frothing. So it's anyway, it's hard to listen to an educated, reasonable, had to be somewhat intelligent to go where he went to school, talk in the way that he talks, trying to froth, but it's or destroy facts. But I would say from the way that I asked the question and the perspective, it's like, don't worry, he has someplace to go. And there's the plane, and there's a gun, and the llama, and this is the elephant ring turned up. Now, in this context, and here's the right hand handing a piece of paper with sacred wisdoms. It's time to go to court. Your home is going to be transformed. You've been like the circus guy. Your vision of he was involved, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. This is the ancestors talking. He was in service to the violence and in service to overturning the government for money. And this is the snake stone here. He is still actively involved in this scheme to basically undercut government. This isn't just normal between two parties or this side or that side. This is undercutting the government. And with all the talk about Tuberville stopping the appointment of the military, the GOP could vote and they could have him removed and stop him or take his position away. So Tuberville's doing what he's doing with the consent of the GOP. And my belief is that one of the reasons why the Trump coup didn't go through, or some basically withdrew that might have supported it otherwise, is that they didn't have the upper level military support to do that. So there may be, we're not happy with the military and we're not going to appoint Biden's people. So it's trying to tear the country apart. They're no longer participating in a way that serves the government or serves the role of the country. So I think he's getting indicted, and here's the Celtic cross, which means the 5 point of opening up a 5th point. This is the Eiffel Tower. Sometimes it stands in for the Tower card. I think this is his Tower moment. He has used he is with the MAGA group. He stands out as involved in this. Under here, the key. There's this power lock undergirding the decisions that he's made, that he's been an ally at the heart of the conspiracy. And this Buddha, Happy Buddha, has been representing Jack Smith. He's very happy with his job, although he looked really tired when he made the last announcement. This is the deep water. He's got so much, and he's still getting more. And we have the worry doll upside down here. Usually that's surrender to your fate. I don't know if he knows. He's kind of almost in a yoga pose, so he's not flat. He's kind of on his head. Because when I started the video, I was thinking, did he get dropped on his head as a child, or was he something like broken in his brain? I don't know. So all I would say that justice, the heart of justice, is coming for him and his buddies. And I think this could be why he's getting louder, or he's surrendered to the choices that he's made. The relationship ring is here, so there's the hummingbird here, so I don't know if his wife will start talking, or it's not clear to me whether his wife is in on this and talking or not. His wife is, I don't remember which firm, had connections or worked for a top financial firm. So you would wonder, how do you have that type of position or relationship if you are married to a frother? But it doesn't seem to bother anybody, because he gave them a big tax cut along with Trump. So we've been in an odd place, but I would just say who he is going to come into the light, what he was paid, what he did, and it's going to be a speaking indictment about his role and service to the coup and the actions of him, not literally gun, but supporting the violence, and he's going to be going away. So, Firestone and fire, it's all good. Everything's copacetic, and we have no idea, ancestors, we have no idea what's wrong with him either.